guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Jerry's here today, and welcome back to the ultimate MAMAMOO ranking, where I go from beginning to most recent in there, fish to selfie, song by song, give my thoughts, and put into a list of most favorite to least favorite, which you can find right here. Let me scroll down the list, pause at any point where you want to see where anything is. This may be a cheat today, folks. I don't know, because of course the whole thing with MAMAMOO, especially when I got to the end. Oh, Full Flowers is still in bold and italic. Ugh, good times. Because the thing is with MAMAMOO, obviously there's a lot of songs that they've done where they've had different arrangements, different versions and everything like that, and as you will know if you have seen a lot of the series, some of those versions for me are different enough to rank. Some of them are too similar to rank, and I'm going to find out today when it comes to Full Flowers what is going on with these different versions. So this is kind of an album party ranking mix sort of thing. I will not be ranking Bloom in the intro. I do not rank intros. I will be going straight into Full Flowers, being my second time listening to the song. I'm excited for that, and then after that I will be checking out the acoustic remix, seeing if that is rankable, but just want to check it out, to be honest with you, and the Latin remix. When MAMAMOO do Latin, folks, things happen. Right, this is Bloomin'. As I said, folks, I'll be going straight into Full Flowers, the music video again. Won't be ranking that, of course, because it's already done. So anyway, here we go. I need this to be a song, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, why isn't that a full song?
지지고 이별 뒤에 우린 더 사랑하고.
That's a beautiful lyric as well. That's a beautiful lyric as well. After parting, we love even more. Obviously, talking about them. This is very, as I'm sure people would have clocked on straight away. This is very introspective, you know, of these ladies themselves and their journeys separately and their journeys together. This is the lyric I wanted to get back to, by the way. Even scattered, we share the same route. You know, put two and two together with that, with the fact that they're all singing this and they've all gone, you know, and will continue to go on their own solo journeys and everything. That's a beautiful lyric, that. Even scattered, we share the same route. In other words, whatever happens, we'll always be friends. I get a lot of, like, friends. Yeah, this is very personal for them because of the four aspect of it, and there's four of them. But this could, you know, you could definitely have this as a song of friendship in general, really. And a song of friends that kind of drift apart, but, you know, always love each other in some ways. You know, I'm very lucky to have myself a friendship group that, you know, there's been friends I've had across the years, guys. I don't know about you. There's been friends I've had across the years that we never fell out, but we just, our pathways, our lives just went in different directions. But there is a friendship group I'm very lucky to have where even if we haven't seen each other in a long time, as soon as we see each other, it's like no time has passed at all. And I think that feeling is what MAMAMOO are trying to get with this song, and they do get it. And especially if you follow their journeys individually, you absolutely do. So to have a beautiful song with this message and everything is, yeah, the production is so good. And listening to that intro, which was unbelievable, by the way, it makes sense why the production on this song is so good as well. It's really, really beautiful. And I don't know why, but I didn't clock it the first time because there was a lot going on. The way Hwasa sings near the end and the instrumental with it reminds me so much of LMM. It reminds me so much of LMM. I don't know why I find that so tough to say. And God, that's a song. Right. Potential ranking coming here now, folks, because this is again the acoustic remix. And is it going to be different enough that warrants a ranking? Here we go. I love that bit.
꽃은 피고 꽃은 다시 지고 이별 뒤에 우린 더 사랑하고 흩어져도 우리는 안 한다. 이별 그 후에 다시 피우는 꽃. For flowers, better share. For flowers, for flowers, better share. For flowers, falling petals, deeper traces. 절대 멈추지 않을 flow. 멀어졌던 왜 웅크린 무에 야불하게 고개를 들어 끝이 끝나지 않도록. You're the flow that fell, scary in the breeze. And the soul beneath, keeping all your memories. 만남 이별 다 똑같지만 확실한 건 오직 내 결정. One for the memories, two for the fight, three for the silence, four for the shine. 우리가 지나온 그 자리에 꽃은 피고 꽃은 다시 지고 이별 뒤에 우린 사랑하고 흩어져도 우리는 안 한다. 이별 그 후에 다시 피우는 꽃. Only for flowers, 여기 새롭게 다시 피어나 For flowers I'll stay here For flowers Burning red For flowers Never disappear For flowers For flowers For flowers For flowers Inspiration For flowers 꽃은 피고 꽃은 다시 지고 이별 뒤에 우린 더 사랑하고.
That is interesting for me. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know, because I was expecting, when that started, I was like, okay, so it's probably just going to do the guitar and the acoustic guitar and the piano. And it was actually more, there was more instruments in that than I was expecting, where it is different to the original, but I wouldn't say massively different myself. It's almost like they got the mix when it comes to the instrumental. The vocals are different, and that's what I love about MAMAMOO is they, you know, even for these different versions, they re-record the vocals. You know, they don't just put the same vocal mix completely onto a different instrumental a lot of the time. And you could tell the vocals a little bit different here, which is really, really cool. But like the instrumental for me, it's like this is the original mix, and it's like they've taken out some parts of the instrumental but left the rest, rather than take, you know, just an acoustic guitar or a piano and just have those two the entire time. That's kind of what I was expecting with it. I liked it a lot because it's so reminiscent of the original. Like it sounds like it's got the same vibe as the original as well. And the thing is, when it comes to ranking this, like it's going to be one of those ones where they're right next to each other, really, because it's different enough to rank, but it's not massively different as a version at the same time. You know, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Like, if they release this, for example, as the original, like, I wouldn't be saying, oh, this is a full-on acoustic version. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It does say acoustic remix, mind you, not acoustic version. So that kind of makes sense in some ways, that it's a remix, because the wording of that is careful with it, and it makes sense because there's still electronic things happening here in the production in some ways. It's just kind of it's the same song with a bit of a different, with different vocals recorded in some ways, and a little bit less of the instrumental, and it does go a bit more chill than the original, but I would still call it the same vibe. It's an interesting one, that I'd still listen to it and stuff, absolutely. But I think when I saw the word remix there, I was like, right, not acoustic version, acoustic remix. That is a keyword. That is a keyword. So that makes a lot more sense once I saw that it was remix and not version. Having said that, this surely will not be that similar, because this is what I've been terrified of. This is the Latin remix. Oh, this is like the intro. That rhythm. the back and forth. I love the take music out for a second. Turn it back in. Out as well. Very different. Very different. Very different to the original, that one. That makes me think even more how the acoustic remix, how similar the acoustic remix is to, sorry my stomach's going guys, is to the original one, because that is different. They switched a lot of stuff up there. They took some elements out of the vocal parts and the vocal lines, and the ending is really different. Obviously they got the fade out, but they don't do some of the belts and everything that are happening as well. But what's really cool with this song is that this feels like the intro of the album with Bloomin'. I said, oh, it'd be great if we had a full song for this. And the vibe that Bloomin' gave off as kind of that vibe is in this. That those electronic, those synths and everything like that, they're in this, you know, as well, with that sort of Latin beat. The beat is what's most Latin about this song, I would say, without a doubt. Like, you could have given this a different name, possibly, in some ways, you know, even with the Latin beat there, like, I don't know, like an electronic thing, or some sort of electronic themed title, maybe. But, like, fair play, that one is different. That one is different to the original, and, you know, it'd be interesting to listen to the original with that straight after, I would say. But yeah, that's absolutely a ranking. I would think with that one. I did miss the yeah, I did miss that a little bit in the chorus when they go do the back and forth a little bit. This was more of it wasn't a full instrumental drop, because there was that hook there in some ways, that vocal hook, but there was a bit more going on in the chorus for the original and the acoustic version. That's the only thing really. Like, everything else I really loved, but that's nitpick stuff. Yeah, I mean, because it's different, even though Full Flowers and Full Flowers acoustic remix is so similar, even this one is different though, I'll give it that. And I really dug the synth, I really dug the electronic elements of it, and I dug the Latin beat. Like I said, I just wish there was a bit of that back and forth that was in the original chorus. So I'm going to give it a bit of credit there, and I'm going to put it in between, so I'm going to put it below the original. The original is still my favourite version of this song, I would say. I just think it's got a really good mix of everything, the electronic and the instrumentation and everything. Let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favourite version of Full Flowers. But yeah, the original is still the one for me, but that Latin remix in particular was very interesting. This has definitely been an absolute excuse to do a ranking episode, one more ranking episode than needed, possibly. But you know, I haven't done this ranking in a long time. I don't know now what happens when it comes to new music. If you know, guys, let me know in the comments. It would be unbelievable if we can get at least a mini album. I don't own a MAMAMOO physical album, of any kind, because unfortunately I got into them very late. So I might get this one just so I can say I own, one of my favorite groups' physical albums and everything like that, even though it's not an album, obviously. More of a single, this one. So yeah, anyway, there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed today. I certainly have, and hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night. Before I say that, though, there's absolutely tons of MAMAMOO in the channel. MAMAMOO reactions playlist should be somewhere on screen right now. If you want to see what's going on with the Ultimate MAMAMOO ranking, it was a journey and a half. And as I said before, there is tons of exclusive reactions to MAMAMOO on my Patreon. Just search MAMAMOO in there. You will find a lot. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. Much love.